Ooh, child. Hey, how you doing? This video will not be monetized because I am about to play some music. I am over it. I cannot deal. Let me just go out here and find what it is I want to listen to. How y'all doing? Hey, thanks for the thumbs up, you guys. Let me see here. Let me see here. Okay. Anthony Hamilton just did a live on IG. Oh, Adele, how are you, honey? Are you doing okay? Surprise! I hope you guys are doing okay. I hope you're safe and sound. I hope you are well. I hope you are happy and healthy at home. I hope you're not going too crazy. Um, Let me see here what this is. Okay, I got to cast it. Okay, I don't know if I want to hear this. It's a little loud. Let me see. Let me take it down a bit. Okay, is that too loud? I think it might be too loud. Let me see. I want to make sure I got a solid playlist. Anyway, Anthony Hamilton just went live on Instagram. I wanted him to do Charlene so bad. Oh, that's my jam. Oh, but he did not do it. I was like, what gives, Anthony? Okay, let's just play it real quick because I just want to get it in my spirit real quick. But I just washed my face really good and exfoliated. I thought I would put a little makeup on, just to have something extra for Real Housewives of Atlanta. That is a little loud. I feel like I'm competing with it. Let's take it down 2 notches. 2 notch. Okay, let me see who all in here. Okay, put your glasses back on. Put your spectators on. Oh, I'm so glad you're doing good. You make sure you take good care of yourself, darling. I love seeing y'all. Anyway, y'all, I said, listen, let me come on here and let these people know it ain't the end of the world. See, I'm a old school, like born and bred to be by myself. I learned a long time ago, baby, that you got to learn how to entertain yourself. I learned that many moons ago, and I have not forgotten. Listen, let me tell you what I got right here. Let me show you what I'm about to use. I do 2 layers to moisturization. Now, I have exfoliated my face. I was feeling some roughness here. Ooh. Ooh, I won't leave, baby. Oh, he said, I promise. To the very end. By your side. Ah, yeah. To protect you and to love you and to be with you for life. You don't hear that. You ain't the people is not singing about that right now. No, they Percocets and Molly's. But listen. So I was feeling some roughness right here, around here, some dryness. The weather is changing. It's moist one day and wet. And then it's cold. It's cold today. Yesterday the sun was out. It was bright. I had short sleeves on. It was wonderful. Today it's cold and breezy and kind of damp in the air. You know what I'm saying? So I went and exfoliated. Ladies, you got to stay on top of your exfoliation. Get that dead skin gone. Let me tell you what I got. This is called collagen oil. You can't even see it that good because I got too many lights on. Let me see. No, that ain't gonna work. Let's do it that way. Okay, listen. Collagen. Let me see what it's got in it. Let me read it. Let me see what it's saying here on the writing. Anti-aging, moisturizing, coconut oil. It's got a little tea tree oil, a little sunflower oil. That's antioxidant. Tea tree oil is healing. I put a couple of drops. Okay, and this is my first layer. This is my first layer of moisture. Now, MizHoney got dry skin. So a lot of y'all that's got oily skin, y'all can do this. Okay, y'all can't do this, but Miss Honey got a lot of dryness, so Miss Honey got to put her some fresh oil. Okay, I exfoliated and then I did a toner. I do a toner with the Thayers. Okay, but the kind I have now, this is rose petal, but the kind I'm using right now is cucumber. I use that after I exfoliate. Now what I'm about to use is a second oil. I know for y'all with oily skin, y'all feel like, what? Why is you putting all this oil? It's because I'm dry. I'm a dry person, so I have to have my oil. I have to have my oil. Listen. Then I use this. This is the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula Skin Therapy Face Oil. Okay, it's about $9.99, about $10 a bottle. But baby, when I tell you right there, that's all you need. Okay, hydration. Hydration is key. It's key. I'm telling you. This half dead skin, my upper face, I try to go up on my face because that's how they do when they give you a facial. They go around. Listen, but I came on here one because I do my lips too. I do everything. I was gonna put me a little touch of makeup on just to zhuzh it up. Some Real Housewives of Atlanta. I said I do a live. People come, they come. If they don't, they don't. Y'all can catch it later. It is what it is. I appreciate y'all. Whoever is in here stopping by for people, I appreciate y'all. But listen, Anthony know how much I love him. Why would you come on and do a concert and you don't do Charlene? Like, it's like you didn't want to do it, Anthony. I don't understand. He did coming from where I'm from. I I don't understand it. I need him to really, really just do what I ask him to do and just do Charlene. You should just do Charlene just off the Ripperty, like from Giddy Up. Okay, go ahead and play that whole thing, shuffle it. Ooh, child, I love this album. The Anthony Hamilton, what is this called? Coming from where I'm from. I love this album. I know it backwards and forwards. Backwards and what forwards. Okay, so 2 moisturizers. Then I go in with a little bit of a color corrector. Y'all see I got a little darkness up underneath my eyes. I do a little color corrector. Like I was saying, though, I'm a child of the 70s. And at that time, people really, oh, listen. And at that time, people had like 4, 5, 6 kids. You could have a friend with 4 siblings, a friend with 5 siblings. You know what I'm saying? Like 3 girls, 3 boys type situation. That's how I grew up. And at that time, you couldn't just be like, Mama, go to the mall and buy me something. Mama, go get my hair pressed out. Mama, get my hair straightened. Mama, I don't want to wear Jerry curl no more. All of that was fine, but you had to find a way to come out of that Jerry curl. When you came out of Jerry curl and then went to like heat, your hair fell out like that. When you had a Jerry curl, your hair was down. It was luxurious. It was greasy, okay? It was terrible in pollen season, but still, you had plenty of hair when you had a Jerry curl because it stayed moist all the time, right? But then when you wanted your hair to be straight, Anglo-Saxon, like real satiny and stuff, you started to get relaxers. With that relaxer, drop your hair out like that. So you had to grow out of a Jerry curl. Then you had to put the relaxer in. My mom was like, "That's fine. I don't have to pay for you to get a Jerry curl no more. That's fine. That's no problem. No problem at all. But if you want a relaxer, you're going to have to put it in." So I had to teach myself to put my own relaxer in. Now, I had a period of time where I made good money and I was kind of highfalutin. I would go and get my hair done. Not that if you get your hair done, you highfalutin. I'm just saying. It was a time where I used to go like every 2 weeks, standing appointment, monthly payments I would make and get my hair done. Your girl don't do that no more. Your girl don't do that no more. I spend my money on other things. So now what I do is I do my own hair. Go get my hair braided down. I put my crochet in. or I press it, I relax it. Not relax it because I'm all natural. Or I press it out, blow dry, make it straight if I want to do that. I keep it twisted up, I keep it tied up, I keep it beautiful. My own hair, y'all already know, is luxurious. And y'all can see my edges. My edges, my edges cannot be contained, okay? But yeah, so you learn to do your own hair. Likewise, I started doing my own nails and I thought to myself, what is everybody doing now that they got to go and get fill-ins and things of this nature? You're not supposed to be out in the public more than 10 people in the one place at one time. What is everybody doing? If you don't know how to do your own nails, coming up, like I said, you didn't have the money. You did your own nails. You painted your own nails. You put your own tips on. That's the same thing I did. Now, I know people talk about tips. I get that. I understand. People talk about tips, and they say tips is so passe. Well, this is a full cover tip, meaning it's not just on the tip of the nail. It covers the entire body of the nail, and it is secured by polygel. And then there's a layer of builder gel on top in different colors. And I've also added some stones. I did this. I did this. Not to my own horn. I'm just saying, hey, Sugar. Hey, Rowdy. How are you, honey? Are you taking care of yourself? Yeah, so I did this. I do my own nails. I do my own hair. As you can see, I do my own skincare. And right in front of you right now, we're going to talk about a couple of things while I listen to Anthony Hamilton in the background. Let me turn him down a little bit. I'm going to put my makeup on and we're going to talk about things. Listen. Y'all know the pictures of Anthony, not Anthony. Oh, Lord, forgive me, Lord. I'm about to go into gossip. I done drug the wrong man. Name it to the wrong scandals, honey. Listen, um, y'all know Andrew Gillum. The pictures done came out of everything that was going on in that hotel room. Not everything, it ain't live action or anything like that. This is color corrector. Now, I put this under my eyes to balance out that darkness under my eyes. Okay? That's color correct. You can get that from any beauty supply store. Orange is for darkness. Green is for something. My sister has green. It counteracts redness. So if you have some red tones in your skin, it'll counteract that. She very fair skin. And yellow is for something too. I think it's for like sallowness, for like grayness in your skin or something like that. But look it up before you buy it. But color corrector. Go ahead and put that up under your eyes. And that will balance out. I got different sponges for different things. But listen, the photos done came out. Let me see what you're saying. Oh, you're good and taking care of me. That's right. That's right. That's right. I'm going to tell you something. I'm worried about people who don't know how to be alone. I'm worried about y'all. I really am, because we don't know. We just in the first early stages of this whole, sequestered hibernation thing, aka being quarantined. You know, more better days with you. You better sing it. You best to sing it. Oh, his voice make me want to make out, honey. Anyway, so I do that, and that balances out the darkness under my eyes. Oh, well, let me go back to quarantine. Listen, we just a few days in. I don't know what y'all doing, the ones of y'all that's going crazy out here on this scannernet. That's what my granny used to call the internet, scannernet. Y'all out here on this scannernet, honey, y'all going nuts. You're going bazonkers. Because you in house by yourself. Some of y'all got children. Y'all know these children would drive you straight crazy. Okay? My mama used to say, give me Lemmy, can I have? Give me Lemmy, can I have? Y'all don't get out of here and leave me alone. Call my name one more time. Call my name one more time. That's my mama. Call it one more time. Do it. I want you to do it. I want you to do it. I went to Carolina a few weeks ago, child. I had to put me a couple of little makeup items in the bag just in case. Today we're going to be using BB cream. This is just your standard Kiss of New York BB cream, multifunction. I got it in the tone medium. And BB cream is like a tinted moisturizer, right? Okay, I also have here, let me put my glasses on so I can be accurate. This is the LA Colors. I'm just showing y'all because it's really nothing fancy. And when you see the finished product, you'll say, oh, okay, so it'll look like MAC Laura Mercier, but it's not. It's LA Colors. You can get this from the beauty supply place. It's got a brow brush on one end, and on the other end is the color. That's a new one. That's really the one I travel with. I don't want to open that. I know I done bought two. I buy two of everything. One for home and one for the office, right? So, that's my brow brush. We're not gonna worry with that right now. And then I'm also gonna use Juvia's Place. Now the foundation breaks me out a little bit right here, little red bumps. But the concealer does very well. Now I still use the foundation. Don't ask me why, but I do. I think it's because it's a black owned company and I try to support them. This is just concealer. This is just a little concealer. I know it don't seem like it's a lot. I mean, it don't seem like it's a little. It seems like it's a lot. But once you, um, pat it down into the skin. What did I do with my? I must have took it somewhere. Oh, this is my jam right here. Since I sent you. Oh, this is my jam. Anyway, I use the flat end, and I just pat it into the skin. I just pat it into the skin. That's all I do. That's it. Listen, let me tell you. Ever bring air to me the blood I bleed. Me, I want build with you. He said, I want to build. I want to build with you. Okay. Okay. Not just deposit my semen in your uterus and leave you with a baby to take care of all by yourself. Okay. But I want to build with you. Houses, businesses. Okay. Beautiful children. Uh-huh. Ooh. This how a man's supposed to come to you and talk to you. I'm just going to be honest with you. Love me some Anthony Hamilton. Now, lately I've been doing my eyelids and everything just because it creates this really nice canvas that I like. But as you can see, I already look a lot different than I did when I first started. But let's go back to Andrew Gillum. Listen. So y'all know the pictures that came out of him in the hotel room, and he made it seem like he stopped by and it was all this stuff going on and he was kind of drunk and he threw up and so on and so forth. Listen, him butt naked on the floor of that hotel room with a towel under his head, okay, and throw up on the towel. Why? Okay, so this is what I was telling my brother. You was drunk. That's one thing. I talked about it a little bit in my video. I had to take his name out the video because I was getting a constant yellow tinge to my dollar sign. I didn't care for that. But anyway, y'all check it out. Betrayal of Public Trust or something like that is the name of the title. I've been playing with what I can change it to and see if I can fool a bot. But anyway, let's move forward. It's one thing for you to be drunk. It's cool to brown. Okay, and be disoriented. You don't know where you are, what's going on, what you doing, like what is we doing, like where is we at. I get it. I feel it. I feel you. Okay, maybe it was like frats. All your frats and stuff was together, and one of your frats was getting married. I get all of that, right? Boys will be boys. But then you deal with a individual who is got methamphetamines. Okay, I understand. We can't know everything about everybody we hang with. Like, I get that, okay? That by itself is not alarming, okay? And then somebody overdose. Like, oh my gosh, it could happen like at work. It could. Like, somebody could overdose at work. Like, you don't know who all the drug addicts are at all times. Like, we don't know. But why you naked, bro? Why you naked? It's cool to brown. Like, I could see if you was throwing up, you got throw up on your shirt, you got hot, you get real moist and stuff when you throw up. You just be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? That's why a cool compress to the back of the neck is how you help that. When you're throwing up to keep you from dry heaving, put your cool compress on the back of your neck to stop that dry heaving, but I digress. So let's say you threw up on your shirt and stuff. You was like, oh, get me out of this filthy shirt. I've got to throw up all on it. Why is your bottoms off? Even if your pants is off, why is your underclothes off? Like, listen, call it what it is, sir. Call it what it is. Call it what it is. Now, one of the things people always reference, what's the dude? What's he from, Detroit? what was he, the dude that he dead and gone now? He gone on to be with the Lord. You know what I'm saying? But he gone on now. He was the mayor, and then they found it with crack and all of that. What was his name? Y'all tell me. Let me see here what y'all saying. Where my glasses at? Uh oh, I'm so glad you're good, Rowdy. The pictures came out. I want to take. Oh, listen, Rowdy, you got to go look at it, Rowdy. I'm telling you, it is a whole mess, like pill bottles. It's one thing for them to say they found this plastic bag. Marion Barry, oh, thank you so much, Skill 55. I appreciate you. I can always depend on y'all. Listen, y'all know Marion Barry came to this point where he just said, listen, you do like the ladies, and you do like crack. Like I'm a crackhead. He came out and admitted, and they reelected him. They reelected him for a second term. You know, black people love to forgive black people. You know, so I can understand. Y'all know my good girlfriend. She's standing by Andrew Gillum. I'm just doing it like I do it at work. When I start off during the day, I just push a little bead of it out. Okay. I'm the only one use this bottle. And I just put me a couple of 2-3 dots all over. Just like that. This is all I do. This is it. Because it's about the blending. It's about the blending. Blending is your best friend when you do makeup. It don't matter how cheap the makeup is. If you can't blend it into the skin, then it's no good for you. As long as you can blend it, you'll be just fine. Okay, so yeah, I'm just like, they say they found some bags with some crystal-like substance in it. Okay, I understand all of that. Some crystal-like substance in it. And we don't know what that is. People saying, we don't know what that was. No, we don't know what that was. You are absolutely correct. We do not know what that is. Now listen, I blend out the concealer. See how that concealer not as bright? Because I blended it out. I'm blending it in. What I'm doing is taking that darkness from under my eyes and just adding a little bit of light up under my eyes. And so when you see people, and you can see very clearly the line of demarcation between where they have put their concealer and their who is that? Oh, I can't see nothing. Pam? Hey, sugar. How are you? I know I sound like y'all grandmama. That's why everybody keep calling me auntie. Hey, Pam, how are you, honey? Are you taking good care of yourself? I hope you out there doing what's right. Now, listen, it ain't the smart people you got to worry about. You know it's the fools. You know it's the fools. You got a lot of fools out here. Now they don't start saying on the internet that they got teenagers running around in these stores, um, coughing on stuff. Like, what is we doing? What is we doing? Half of that stuff ain't true, and the other half is meant to get your kids killed. Now your kids just frolicking in the store and playing around while you waiting in line and stuff like that, and they get slammed hard to the ground and all their front teeth get knocked out because somebody claimed they coughing on something. You got to be careful. It's unfortunate that black children nowadays, they got to be doubly careful, because it's a hoax online. But when that stuff happen to you in real life, baby, and people accusing you of doing things, listen, y'all see how even I am now? I'm very even. I'm not dark in some places. I'm not too light. Remember how light I was right here? I'm not light like that anymore because I blended that BB cream. Just like taking some tinted lotion and putting it on your face. Look how quick I did that. That's it. And if I see some places that I feel like is a little dark, I won't do it right now because this just going to be everyday makeup. I just put a little bit more concealer. I'll put a little concealer from my sponge. I put it right there. Okay. Okay. It look ashy now, but I'm going to go in. I'm going to blend around that mouth and get rid of that ashy. Get rid of that ashy. Okay. Listen, so I mean, they say he in rehab. You know, my thing is that rehab is something that people say, that's just like saying I'm sorry. People who mess up a lot of time, they don't have no problem with saying I'm sorry because, and I'm not saying he mess up all the time. I'm just giving you an example. People who mess up a lot don't have a problem saying that they sorry because it shuts you up. And really, that's what's important to people, that you shut up and go on about your business. I mean, we got this whole situation, this medical situation that's going on out here right now in the country and the land. Everybody's like, why y'all ain't got better stuff to talk about? The reason why is because we need to identify all of the wolves. If you are currently a wolf and you are wearing sheep's clothing, we need to rip the sheep's clothing off of you. Okay? I don't care what color you are. I don't care. If you are living a lie, and you undercover in whatever form. See, if you a pristine individual, if you're a pristine individual, and no man is perfect, the Bible says we go on into perfection. If you're a pristine individual, okay, it's all sullied. It's all sullied by this behavior, by this continual lying, trying to save face. I know you ain't trying to save your marriage. I know you're not. I know you're not. Butt naked, bruh, on the hotel room floor, and there was drugs, and you was drunk as Cooter Brown, and you don't want to talk about it, and we can't discuss it. Ciao, bye. Bye. I don't want to hear nothing. If it ain't the truth, I'm good on it. If you ain't gonna come clean with what was really going on, what was really popping off in that room, I'm good on it. And I'm not trusting nothing else you say. I'm just keeping it real. Now I've got a little bit of rosiness going on here. Let's see if I can get me a little shadow that I'm proud of on my face. Let me see here. I want to get a teddy bear. Let me tell you the palettes I'm working out of. It's going to be the Juvia's Place, which I love. This is the Saharan 2. And this is the Warrior, which beautiful soul picked up for me while she was at Ulta. Baby, well, listen, I'm just looking for something plain. This is old teddy bear brown color I like. And I just put that over the whole lid. Okay. And that gives that lid a little bit of a base. A little bit of a base for me to transition the next color onto. Yeah, like, I'm just like, okay, Andrew. People are like, look at all the good he's done. Well, let me tell you something. Like I said, it's all fruit from the poisonous tree at this point. Because if people can't trust you, if your own wife and your children can't trust you, I just don't know. And I'm not talking about mistakes that people make. I'm talking about, dude, are you purposely out here living a whole lie? Listen, and being gay is not illegal. Let me just tell you this. Now, I was watching Tanya TKO, and you know, sometimes when you watch a video, you don't know when it was uploaded. You know, and sometimes when I hear them say something dated, I'm like, okay, well, this is an old video. Well, when it came on, it was just something to listen to while I was cleaning my kale, because you know, we got to prepare for the drought. Okay, when you won't be able to get your fruits and vegetables as easy. So I done bought a whole bunch of stuff. I'm freezing and cutting it up. I'm steaming stuff. I'm parboiling. I'm canning. Okay. Okay, I'm cooking it just a little bit and then freezing it. And when I thaw it out and put it in the oven and all that, it'll cook the rest of the way. Your girl is getting ready. Your girl is getting ready, because I'm not just responsible for my household. I'm also responsible for my parents' household, making sure they eat. Okay, I don't want them eating out during these perilous times. So I was just listening. I wasn't really focused on the video. So when I realized it was an older video, I almost cut off. And then she wanted to take some call-ins. So she took some call-ins. And I don't know if y'all watch Tanya TKO. Tanya TKO is really, really smart. And she's very, very savvy. And I'm very proud of a lot of the steps that she has taken to, you know, take control of her life and take control of her destiny and chart her on course. She's a writer. She's I think a life coach. And now she's doing a matchmaking with West African men, or men who are of West African descent who live in the United States, hooking them up with black women, you know. It's this whole thing. She still got her ways about her. She also is Caribbean. And Caribbean women are really kind of no nonsense. Like they don't. Who is that? Beautiful soul. Hey, beautiful soul. Oh, we've been talking about your boy. But listen, she also West Caribbean descent. I don't know if she Haitian or Jamaican. I'm not sure. But when she get mad, you will know. Anyway, talking about Tanya TKO. And so she was talking about the whole situation, and she had somebody to call in. Like I said, Tanya TKO got her ways, you know what I'm saying, like we all do. And she was giving facial expression. It was a lady called in, and she was a doctor, right? Talk about Andrew Gillum. The pictures done came out. But we talking about Tanya TKO now, talking about that. Tanya TKO, beautiful soul, is the lady that lived in the U-Haul for a little while. Not a U-Haul. She lived in a Oh yeah, I'm putting on makeup while I'm talking too because I want to be fancy for Real Housewives of Atlanta. I was telling the people, I'm a child of the 70s. And not only do I do my own nails, I did my nails last night, um, which I am very proud of, obviously. But of course I do my own hair. You beautiful soul, all of this, and now I'm doing my makeup. Just stuff to keep yourself busy. Like you ain't gotta be bored. You don't have to be bored. And I am a mobile home. That's right. She was living in a mobile home like an RV, right? But she kept it tidy. Now she kept it tidy. If you follow her, she kept it tidy, and that's the key to tiny living. The key to tiny living. I got to turn you all the way down. I feel like you compete with me. I don't like the way you singing over me, Anthony. Now you take it down a notch. You take it down a notch. Now, don't be singing all over people. Listen, anyways. So yeah, she kept it tidy. She kept it tidy. Now she ain't no average woman. Now, like I said, she from the Caribbean. Anyway, she like to get these facial movements. I saw the pictures. I teared up for him. So demeaning and demoralizing. I pray he gets himself together. I do too, beautiful soul. I really, really do. But I think it's gonna come with him being honest. I do. He need to just be honest. That's what I was telling the people about Marion Barry. Marion Barry got reelected because Marion Barry came clean. He was like, yeah, like crack got me by the throat. You know what I'm saying? And these women. These women and cracking these women like they go together. You know what I'm saying? Like brown liquor and cigarettes, right? But anyway, so she had this lady call in. I was so proud of this woman because she had a point. She had a point. And Tanya was kind of giving her the side eye, and she was kind of questioning her and everything about some of her points. Oh, Robbie. Oh, what do you agree with, honey? Yeah, she told me about Tanya TKO. What did she do? Anyway, she did a video a long time ago when the Andrew Gillum thing first dropped. But because I was busy in myself canning and pickling and putting freezing vegetables and stuff like that and chopping and parboiling and things like that, getting ready for the Armageddon. I didn't know that it was an old video. It was on autoplay. So when it started talking about it, and she was so giddy. First of all, she was really giddy. It was more like a gossip giddy, but at the same time, it made me uncomfortable because it is another black man that's being sullied, right? So I'm not judging Tanya. I like Tanya, obviously. I need to get her recipe. Sorry for messing up the flow. Don't worry about it. You know how we do. Subject to subject, subject to subject. Like I can keep up. Anyway, so I like Tanya. I really, really do. But again, she could be just like a hair judgmental, just like a part. Like, and what she know it. You know what I'm saying? And she on, oh, hey, Twisted. How are you? Oh, honey, it's all stars in here. Let me see. Robbie, how are you? Beautiful soul. I'm glad to see you, honey. I hope you're feeling better and you're taking care of yourself. Oh, I'm not gonna get into it. Listen, and Rowdy and Skill. Oh, I'm so glad you all are in here. So listen. So the lady that called in was a doctor, and she was saying that it is my twisted life of poetry is on y'all. Y'all tell her hi. It is a demonic stronghold, right? And so of course Tanya Kid TKO, a lot of people hear that kind of jargon and they start rolling their eyes and they feel a certain type of way, right? Which is fine. Y'all don't let me forget you and Be Soul to talk about that whole situation where you dreamed about her and it was this whole little thing. Y'all have my nerves bad. So, And Tanya was like, well, she thought the lady was being homophobic, but she wasn't. And she thought the lady was being like uber religious. Like, these are just her initial perceptions. Like, people go into this conversation and there's this familiar jargon that makes you feel like you know where this conversation is headed. But I agree with what the lady was saying. And what she was basically saying was, there are gay men. There are men that are born and they have a natural inclination of attraction towards the male person or the male humans. And then, some of us are born and we have a natural inclination towards heterosexual humans, right? People who are diametrically or physically opposite to us, right? And then there are individuals out there who just like to get off. Like, they are looking for this feeling, this sensation. It's almost like a drug. It has nothing to do with being attracted to another man or being into homosexual sex. You just into sex. Like, you'll sleep with a woman for a certain feeling, that certain high, that certain euphoria. You then you go hungrily after this other feeling. And they say it has a lot to do with the prostate, this feeling that they get from anal sex or having, and I don't know because I don't have no prostates. I've seen plenty of prostates. I know my way around a prostate, but I don't like know what it's like to have a prostate. Okay, so but I get what she's saying. She's saying that there is a certain thing as insatiableness where it's not about a physical attraction. It's not about identifying as one or the other or both. It's just whatever you can do to get this sexual high, this feeling of euphoria that you get from doing these things. And they went around and around and around. I was so proud of this lady because she held her ground. It's not hard. It's not easy to hold your ground with Tasha TKO. I mean, Tanya TKO. Lord, I done mixed the children up. It's not easy because she'll get you like, like what? So they had some points where the lady would stop and she would listen. And I just felt like Tanya was like a lot of people. You kind of pigeonhole people. It's the way that we make ourselves feel safe and calm and sure about things. We say it's either black or it's white. Either it likes girls or he likes boys. Or what she was saying was either he has an attraction for males or a repulsion to males. Okay, well, the repulsion theory is thrown out because my dad and my brothers hug and show affection for each other all the time. It has nothing to do with them being attracted to my father or being repulsed to my father. It's just a type of closeness, right? So but she was saying, telling the lady, it's either attraction or repulsion. It's either this or it's that. But sometimes it could be a whole. It could be a cat. It could be a dog. Like, sad to say, or it could be something even worse. And y'all know what that is, but we're not gonna talk about that, right? But if the force is driving you to seek out this sexual gratification, where you get it from don't even matter. And the point of it is that it's scarier because you living with an individual that could be putting it, or you married to an individual that could be putting it anywhere. Now, I'm not saying that that's the case about Andrew Gillum. I'm not, because I don't know. I truly believe that it's a part of him that probably is attracted to males, that would probably have a relationship with males, but for whatever reason he feels like this is not an option to him. For whatever reason he feels like the world that he has built is the world that he has to live and die with. So we know that that's not true. That's not so. And the reason why I'm saying it in this manner is because people end their lives because they're confused or they don't want to face what they feel like is repercussions. And I'm just saying that we stop demonizing things. We stop demonizing, which I feel like we're still at this place. I mean, you're not living in this African world where it's frowned upon. Although most African men I find to be slightly effeminate, no matter if they straight or not. I'm just saying they kind of live free with their You know what I'm saying? With their motherly side. Caribbean men too. It's a lot of Caribbean men. Like if you look at them, they seem kind of effeminate, but they not at all. Like they go hard in the paint for lady parts, right? I dated a couple of Caribbeans and a few Africans in my lifetime. Growing up around drug addicts, they will sleep with anyone for a fix. That's one of the things she was saying. That's one of the things she was saying. Like, hey, J Nick, how are you? Where you been? Where you been? What you been doing? What's going on? How your family? How your kids? How you holding up, girl? What's going on in Milwaukee? Like, you got to keep us up. Like, what is going on? You can't just disappear. You can't just do that. Now you quarantine. Now you quarantine. Now you quarantine, J Nick. Okay? You best to get over there on Twitter and talk to us. Let us know what's going on. Cause now you quarantine. What is you gonna do? I know them kids about to get on your nerves. I know they are. Y'all, I saw this thing on it might have been one of the blogs. I'm terrible with this. It might have been the shade room, maybe it wasn't. Where the lady was out in the car smoking her blood. She was like, Trunk. Trunk. She wasn't even calling him his original name. She was like, I got to come out here to the car and I need the weed man to give me a discount on my Mary Jane because these kids is getting on my nerves. I'm not used to these kids being home 24/7. I was like, bless her heart, honey. Bless her heart. I already know what she was going through. Ooh, no. No, 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 child. But listen, that's what she was saying. It's a lot of people out there that are feeding habits. They aren't necessarily forging relationships. And listen, let me tell you something. Men, and y'all know my male honeybees. I like y'all. I love y'all a lot. Y'all know how much y'all mean to me. But men's is naturally hoish anyway. It don't matter who they want. Men's is naturally hoish. You know what I'm saying? They don't have a lot of emotional attachment to the act. And because they don't have a lot of emotional attachment to the act, that's why a lot of times they be like, why you tripping? I also saw on Instagram where this girl walked into the bedroom with a frying pan and stood up in the bed on top of the man and her a friend of hers, and she started wailing with that frying pan. Boom! They was so asleep. They was so knocked out. Like she wailed on them like 2 or 3 times with the frying pan before it broke. It probably was like a T-fall or something like that, something inexpensive because of the way it sounded. Cast iron skillet, first of all, she wouldn't been able to get that many revolutions. Woo! Because a cast iron skillet will throw your back out. Okay, so it was just a regular old, non-stick frying pan, but she hit a whoom, and I heard the girl say, ooh. And then she hit again, whoom, and she said, ooh. And then she hit it a third time. Whoop. And when she brought it up, the pan part of it flipped off. By this time, he waking up and coming to himself. And she say, B, I know you. B, I know you. You over here, you in my bed? Speaking of bed, y'all know I pull my bed up every day. Not a full makeup, but I just pull it up. You know what I'm saying? Just to make myself feel useful like a viable citizen in society. But anyway, so, boy, she got on top of her and started beating, bam, 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 straight to the face. Like he had to collect his. Did you see that, J.D.? He had to collect his. He was like, and then the way the couples talk to each other nowadays, bruh, don't do that, bruh. No, bruh, don't do that. Come on, dude, prove, bruh, dude, what is you talking about? Like we got whole children together. Why is you calling me, bruh? I bore children. I don't understand why. I've had gestation. Why are you calling me your brother? Like I don't get it, dude. Like I guess I'm officially old. I guess it's happening. I guess I should settle into it. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay. Oh, she was like, get off me. He was like, don't do this, man. Get off me. Is this video on social media? It's on Instagram right now. Yeah, you missing stuff. You missing stuff. But listen. Anyway, I just don't get it. I don't understand it. I remember a time when Pudussy was power. You know what I'm talking about. When Miss Kitty had power, Miss Kitty had authority. Don't y'all remember right there in the Trojan War? I know that's mythology and stuff. But then the man built a whole horse. He built a whole horse. Hey, Hermie. How are you, honey? How's baby Elliot? Is he driving you crazy? I know you love him, but do you still like him? My mama used to say that all the time. I love y'all. God knows I love you, but I don't like y'all right now. Like y'all pushing me to the edge, right? Anyway, kiss the babies. So, oh yeah. So, yeah, like I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I thought it's just now to the point where he just went to sleep. Praise Jesus. Shh. Don't make a peep. Um yeah, like it just drives me crazy right now. Like the one thing, like we got the one thing, like our one superpower is that we can give birth, and we just willy-nilly out here just popping babies out for like paychecks and rent money and stuff. Like, what is we doing? Oh, listen, women could run this thing. We could run this thing if we could get these emotions in check. Okay? And we could have like 6 years. 6 years. Just 6. I like even numbers. 6 years of just stripping away that emotion. Baby, we bring the world to their knees. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you serious? Are you serious right now? It's men folks that won't even eat. They couldn't even bathe. Like they would wear the same dirty clothes every day. Like it saddens me. It really does. Let me see what brush I need right here. I need to put me a little light color on my lid. What should I put on my lid? A little sparkle, darling. A little sparkle, shall we? Yeah, so I don't know. I just found that whole Andrew Gillum situation to be sad. When I saw them pictures of him sprawled out on that bathroom floor in his own vomit, butt naked. I'm talking about butt booty ball naked. Okay, no socks, no shoes, nothing. Nothing. I'm not talking about he had on two big boxes and his penis was hanging out from underneath the leg. I'm not talking about that. That's not what I was talking about. I'm talking about butt booty ball naked. All you got is a white cotton hotel towel underneath your head and you got sputum all over it. What was all them pill bottles? I mean, it was obvious that y'all didn't just show up. I mean, you had time to get butt booty ball naked. And honestly, I don't need to know the details. I just need him to be honest about the situation. And it probably will go away. It probably will go away. But if it go away and we don't address it, that means he won't be able to come out and continue on with his career. And you can continue on with your career. There's people out there that have done worse, i.e. Trunk. Y'all got to see that Trunk video with that lady in the car smoking her blunt, talking about she's sick of her kids, and Trunk got to do something because she ain't got money for the weed that it's going to take to survive being with her kids. 24/7, baby, they will run your good nerves dry. You understand what I tell you? Now, let me see what this color is called. This is in the Saharan palette. This is Nomad. That's this little rose colored color here. It's got a little sheen to it, so I'm putting just a little shine. Let me see here. Girl, I understand what she is saying. Yeah, I'm just saying. She's saying her nerves is frayed to the edge, like she is sick of them. She's sick of them because, you know, when they bored, they really feel like you responsible for making sure that they be entertained all the time. But because they don't have the skills that we had, like if you wanted something, if you wanted to play a game, if you was bored, you had to go and find something to do. What you didn't do was worry your mama, because that might lead to a whipping. Now, I'm not saying whipping is right. I'm just telling you what it would have led to back in the day. So you had to stay busy, and it had to be legal, and you couldn't break nothing. You can't be taking nothing out the house. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You can't be taking no food out the house, playing outside and things like that. You got to go and find yourself some entertainment. This is how you got swings, tire swings. This is how you got play houses. Remember your play house? Y'all, any of y'all who were coming from the 70s on. I was born in 1970, September 1st, 1970. I can only speak from 1970, September 1st on until now. Which one of y'all had playhouses? Which one of y'all had tree houses? You know what I'm saying? Clubhouses, forts, where you took all your stuff and you could be by yourself, and you know what I'm saying? You shut the world out, or you built your own house. You know what I'm saying? Because your mama had already told you it's only one king or queen in this house. Hopscotch. Hopscotch, it came from boredom. Yeah, you had to find something to do. Now the kids be like, I don't have nothing to do. I'm bored. I'm bored. Well, since you won't be going to the nail shop, do your nails. Since you won't be going to the beauty salon, go in there and take your hair down. Wash your hair, put your hair in some plaits. I'll braid your hair down. How many of y'all remember sitting between y'all mama, your big mama legs, or your auntie or your cousin or somebody while they braided your hair and you fell asleep? And when you woke up, you was a magnificent queen, baby. They had bent your head all kinds of ways and put you some old spiral braids down tight and coming to the top an old side pony, baby. Gave you a whole bunch of braids that you could move real fast, child. Yes, honey, yes. These are the things that builds families. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You need to take your kids back a little bit. Now, I'm not saying you're going to be able to take them all the way back. Some things you just not going to be able to change. But definitely for sure, kids need to be resourceful. Like, if you think about it, if this situation go on for much longer, it ain't been but a few days and people are already talking about they bored. They don't know what they gonna do. How many of your children can wash their own clothes? How many of your children can open a can and put the stove on the right temperature, not blazing high, and stir it, keep it from sticking, be careful not to get burnt, put some food in a bowl for their sibling, put them pork and beans or ravioli in a bowl for their sibling, and a bowl for you, a bowl for themselves. How many? Honestly, honestly. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. How are our kids supposed to survive when they haven't really been taught anything? And African American parents are doing better now than they have ever done. They really are. Financially, they doing better now than they have ever done. Okay, now this is another rose color in the Saharan 2 palette. What is it called? It's called Zahara. Let me see what that say. Yeah, Zahara. Okay, that's a rosy color. And I'm just gonna use that as my as my smoky color. It just goes right in that bin. And that, let me tell you what that bin is. When you close your eye, that fatty part that fold over your brush, that's the bend of your eye. That's where you put that smoky color. Now you see the difference between this eye and that eye. This eye has your base color. It has a little bit of a shimmer palette, and right in the center of that shimmer palette, I've just put a little bit of bronze light. And now I'm gonna go in with this brush, and I'm gonna trim just the outer lid of that top lid, and then I'm just gonna smoke it out, smoke it out, smoke it out. And I'm just gonna blend it. I don't want you to be able to see where one color ends and one color begins. It just looks like a nice palette. This is the darker color. I want it to be a lot more smoky, so I close that eye and I get right in there. I like a bruised eye, honey. A bruised eye, darling. Yeah. This red, this is a reddish, brickish color. It can be a little bit harsh, but now you see I just put it on that bottom lid. You see the difference between the eyelids? I just put it right here. It can be a little harsh because it's such a dark color, which is why blending it out is so important. Now with this eye, you'll be able to see the blend a little bit better. You see how I just took it over that arch, and I'll close my, lower my eyelid so I can really get in that bend. And then I just smoke it out here. Smoke it out. Okay. And right now you can see like the harsh difference between it all. Listen, let me tell you how I clean my brush. This is a little can that you get in the arts craft section from the Dollar Tree. This one of them little donuts that you put on your head when you want to create a bun and you ain't got much hair. Yeah, I got that from the Dollar Tree too. See all that? I just flip it over. The dust falls to the bottom. And then I take my brush and I just go across it. Okay, and it just removes all the pigment out of the brush. So next time I go to use the brush, it won't have any red pigment on it. Right, because I use it for dark browns and stuff like that, blacks. So that just cleans the whole brush. That's $2. That's the $2 fix. Okay, so there's that. And then I take a sort of blending type brush. I just washed all my brushes, so they're kind of stiff. I have to fan them out. That's something else you could be doing while you on lockdown. Go ahead and clean your brushes, clean your makeup sponges. You know what I'm saying? Throw out some old makeup, nail polish that's clumpy or oily or watery that was cheap to begin with. If you mix it like that with the warmth of your hand and it don't blend, toss it. It's no good. It's gone. It's out of here. There's nothing you can do for it. You can't save it. Okay? She don't want to be saved. Okay? You can't save her. All right? So then I take this. Let me see what y'all gonna say after I blend this. I take this and any harsh edges that I have, I blend it. I blend it into the skin. I blend it into the skin. I soften the whole look. I soften the whole look. This makes all of the colors kind of mesh and kind of blend, and it takes out of those harsh edges. Okay? It's a lot softer, All right, that's that look. That's that look. I like that old bruised eye, baby. Old bruised eye, darling. Old bruised eye. And if I've gone too far over one side or another, I'll take my sponge if I need to, or I'll take the brush that I put my BB cream on with, and I go and I just remove it. Okay, I blend it away. Blend it away. Blend it away. Blending is the key. If you don't learn nothing in this world about makeup, blending. You must blend. You must blend. Okay. Now, let me tell y'all about this liquid eyeliner. Okay, so I have oily eyelids and I have oily under eyes. I have dry skin overall, but if I get hot, it's going to show up under here and it's going to show up under here. Normally, I will put a primer on to prevent that and a base to prevent that, to keep my eyeshadow on all day. I'm just doing this for Real Housewives of Atlanta, so it don't matter. But I stopped wearing eyeliner on the top and the bottom because it was just raccoon eyes, and people was like, oh no, it's your mascara. It's just me. It's just my skin. It's how cheap the eyeliner is. But this eyeliner I paid $4.99 for. Now I got some $20, $22 Urban Decay waterproof, non-smudge proof makeup that I like, but you have to keep sharpening it. Let me tell you something about them sharp edges, them uneven edges on that wooden part of that stick. Okay, it ain't for nobody. And it make me not want to use it. Now, I got this from, this says 24-hour liquid liner, and it's by IZMC New York. I got this from, I bought two. One, I always buy two, you know, one for my makeup here at the house and one for my makeup at work. And it's some of the best eyeliner I ever had. I look for it every time I go into Marshalls or TJ Maxx or anything like that now, because it's some of the best eyeliner I have ever worn. I love it. Making me want to play in makeup. Yeah, girl, you gotta entertain yourself, because the world is not gonna entertain you. They gonna make a fool of you. They gonna have you panicking, but you gotta entertain yourself. Look at the pencil on it. Okay, so it could be wide or it could be sharp, or it could be wide or it could be a sharp line. Okay, and let me tell you, I've gotten in the habit, every now and then, if I'm going on a date or something like that, I'll do the bottom lid. But for the most part, I don't do the bottom lid no more. I don't do the bottom eye anymore. I don't do the waterline anymore because I end up by the end of the day, it runs everywhere and I just can't stand that. So that's it. I put that eyeliner on and I go on about my business. Now, if I was going out for the day or whatever, I'll take a powder and set the whole thing. Um, if it's the springtime, I usually wear a little bit of blush, that type of thing. I still stand by my one of my favorite things, which is the um. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do with these eyeballs. This is the Jack Black Lip Balm. It's expensive. It's got an SPF of 25. But let me tell y'all something. This is some of the best lip balm. I'm not gonna lie. It's some of the best lip balm out there. So I put me a little lip balm on, and um, I've gotten to this point where I really like a kind of a nudish lip, because I've got a I don't know, it just makes me feel more natural and pulled together. I do feel like I need a little bit of a lip liner. Um, Let me see here. I was gonna come on here and do a video about a show that I really wasn't into right now. I said, no, let me get on here, put me a little teaspoon of makeup on. Say I'm not connected to the internet. That's it. That's it. Listen, and I do this. I still do this every day, even though I'm not going into the office. I get dressed. I go downstairs. I got my computer. I got my laptop. I got all my computer monitors. I brought all of that home. My job ordered me a printer. I guess I should do a little something with the brows to make it feel like I'm doing something, huh? I don't mess with my eyebrows a lot because I feel like that's how people lose their hair in their eyebrows. I don't wear eyelashes, strip eyelashes, unless it's a special occasion. I don't wear them every day because I feel like when days when I don't feel like wearing them, then I be looking crazy. Uh, it took me a long time. My girlfriend, she don't like me to use her name. I ain't gonna use her name. We gonna call her with Trisha. That's a disguised name, right? With Trisha. My friend with Trisha, I been one day I went to her house, baby. And I could not figure out what it was about her that was weird. I was just like, what is wrong with you? Why do you look crazy, right? It's all I do. I take the pencil side and I just pull it. Just pull it. A real natural pull. Just pull it. Y'all see the difference in the two eyelashes, eyebrows? I just pull it. I just pull it through just to give me a little base color so they don't look as thin. That's all I do. I just pull it through. Pull it through. Let the hairs grab the color. That's all I want. It don't have to be perfect. It's very subtle. I feel like over tweezing and over coloring, just doing a lot to your eyebrows, is what gets you to lose your eyebrows early on. I ain't never seen so many young people that have to draw their face on. Like, it's crazy to me. I do have a little blush. I do have a bit of blush from the collection, darling. A bit of blush from the collection, darling. Oh Lord, I forgot to soften it again. This is from Juvia's Place too. And this is the blush color. You can see it. It looks really, really red, but I just do. Okay, just a little. All right, now I know what y'all already saying. It looks harsh, Miss Honey. It looks like you're wearing blush, but again, the same brush that I used to put my foundation on. See that? You just blend it out. See the difference in this cheek and this cheek? Blending, darling. Blending. Blending. You must blend, darling. You must blend. Just a little, right? A little doop doop. Boop boopy doop. It's stiff too, because I don't wash it. It's a lot of stuff you can do. Oh, it smells like jojoba. Jojoba. I wash my brushes with a little bit of co-wash. And so keeps them moisturized. Then I've got just the cheapest little, I've got some really beautiful bronzers and golds that I use in the summertime to just give me that bronze glow. But this is just a little inexpensive, what is it called? It says Artesian Color Baked Bronzer, and it is by Mark Wynn's Beauty Product. Just something from the beauty supply store, y'all. Just something from the beauty supply store. And I just smile and I give myself just the little bit of highlight. Oh, oh, just a sousson, sousson. Okay. Get that forehead, boop a doop a doop a doop. Little bit of nose. Middle of the face. See that? Of course, I know what you're saying. You got a big glowing dot on the middle of your nose. But no, baby, I got my blender. I blend it in. Nothing harsh. Nothing harsh. I just soften it. I just soften it. That's all. I just soften it. So it just looks like my nose has got a little cuteness on it. A little cuteness. It's just a little cuteness. Okay, it's not makeup. Just got a naturally glowy skin, sir. Okay, that's it. That is the whole kit and caboodle. This is just old natural dewy look. You know what I'm saying? If you don't feel like it's dewy enough, like I said, no setting powder. I got dry skin, so no setting powder for me. I use a setting spray. Powder is great when you got dry skin, but when you got oily skin, but when you got dry skin, it just makes you look cakey. And those brushes I clean the same way with my little sponge. Okay, so that's the whole look. Now let me go back and see what y'all was saying here. Let me see what y'all talking about. I bought Elliot an indoor trampoline yesterday. It will be here on Tuesday. Oh, God bless Walmart delivery and the people that's going in there and shopping in the store for me and bringing my groceries to the car and putting them in the trunk or the back seat, whichever one. God bless whoever decided we did not have to hold that little handheld thing and sign our name right now in a time of crisis. Just God bless all of y'all. I just appreciate y'all for coming to work and showing up. I really do. I need my groceries pulled out of that store because I don't have the strength. I don't have the strength. I also saw a meme out there. Let me see who put it out there. Ooh, let me see. Somebody put a meme out there on Instagram where you know how they put a compilation of videos together. Somebody done coughed. At the same time, this cat was coming in the room. He heard that cough. He was like, he did a 360, baby. Nails scratching on the hardwood all the way. That's how I am. I'm fine when I go in. I'm like, I'm going in here and get what I need. As soon as I hear somebody cough, I'm like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Like, why is you coughing? What is you doing? Don't do that. Did you do that in your shirt? That sounded like an outward sneeze, sir. That did not sound like you covered up. Like, it didn't sound like you did like this. It sounded like you just full-fledged coughed in here. Okay, and I can't co-sign on that. I cannot co-sign on that. Now, I'm not ready to pull my pitchfork out just yet and my torch, okay, and hunt people down. I'm just saying. And get your babies. Get your babies. Get your babies. Because these little babies out here is just coughing. They just like, you got them in the buggy. They just, some of them chewing on the buggies and stuff like that. Don't allow this to happen. Don't allow this to happen. Clean that buggy down. As soon as you walk in the store, a lot of stores giving you wipes as soon as you walk in the store to clean your buggy. Now, let me tell you about this. I had to go to Kaiser this morning. Now, the Kaiser is shut down, except for the pharmacy and urgent care, which is downstairs. That's the emergency room around back. Now, this is the one off Steve Reynolds, off 85. But you can't just go in there willy-nilly. They not taking any other appointments. Everything else they doing by phone. Before you walk in the door, though, they want to know if you got a fever, if you been feeling sick, if you been with somebody who been sick, who had a fever, or full-blown COVID-19, right? If you say you don't know, you're not sure, they take your temperature right there. They sitting right there to take your temperature. And they is not letting you in the building. And security is standing right there. Okay? Now, I done went up in there and I had my mask on, but you know I travel. Y'all who follow me on IG, y'all know when I went to Mexico end of last year, I wear a full-on mask. I wear my head pushed up, tied up in a thing like this. I don't want my hair on stuff. I wipes my seats down with Lysol and Clorox wipe. I wipe my arms of my chairs down. I wipe my fold out tray down, top and bottom and sides. Okay, and when the person next to me kind of scoffs a little bit because I'm not sitting down yet until I wipe everything down, I ask them, "You want me to wipe your tray down too?" And I have never, ever, ever had anybody tell me no. You know why? Because there's a reason to be scared out there. I'm not saying you out to get me. I'm just saying y'all up to something. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, so I be a little paranoid. I be a little paranoid out there, but I done went past plenty of bars, plenty of churches today, plenty of restaurants where people is in there. They is in there. If they letting you sit in the go down Pleasant Hill Road and see if half the people ain't in the restaurants, full on eating, enjoying themselves. They say they not gonna live like that. But like I said, it ain't true that I'm worried about honeybees because I know y'all smart. It's some fools out there. It's some fools out there that around here coughing without covering their hands. I mean, coughing and covering their mouth with their hands. They out here sneezing and coughing all over everything. Know they sick, know they feverish, and they out here amongst decent people. Them the folks I'm worried about. Them the peoples I'm worried about. You know what I'm saying? Like, and them asymptomatic people, like I need some signs or something. I need your ears to glow green. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what's up with you. What's up with you? But if we're gonna do that, we might as well do that with everything. Wouldn't that be nice, ladies, if we met a woman or a man and you already know just by the glow coming from the top of their pants. You know what I'm saying? That they got something going on down there, like not like a neon, not like a scarlet letter, but like a light glow hue from out of their pants, like they can't hide it. If your ears glow green, that mean you not clean. I need some signs. I do. I need some signs because that was something else that Tanya TKO was talking about. The people was calling in. Of course, she was pushing her matchmaking service too, which I think is like $300. But I digress. Um, but people were saying like, what do you do? Like, you saying don't accept men if they have these dual lives, but a lot of people, Atlanta is not on lockdown yet. No, people is willy nilly. They free as a bird down here. They free as a bird, and they out here. They out here in these streets. It's still churches holding church services, things like that. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, this is how it's gonna keep propagating. Now, I watched a video. I'm gonna tell y'all the name of it. I watched a video and see my brother is in logistics, and this guy is talking about it. It's Lieutenant General. Well, now I don't need you to play. Let me turn this down so y'all don't have to hear this commercial. Let me see what his name is. I want to give y'all the video. Skip ads. Lieutenant General Henri, Honore. He was on MSNBC, and it says, if we don't discipline, we'll have a mess on our hands. Well, he was also, it is on MSNBC's channel, But you see the title, Lieutenant General, and he made perfect sense. He's the general that managed the whole Katrina situation. All the logistics of that, coming in, going out, how to get the people out, how to get the food in, how to contain the water, how to get to the lowlands first. Like, he did all the logistics for that. This guy is legit. Like, he's bona fide, right? And he's just like, if we don't get discipline in order, you have to have discipline for yourself. Like, you can't push yourself to this place where you're feeling so cagey. You're just gonna go out and hang out. You're just because it's allowed. Like, we do need this time of separation. We do need this time of reflection. You do need to clean up under your bed and dust your headboard. You know what I'm saying? You do need to wash your clothes. You do need to pack all your winter stuff up and pull your summer stuff out. You do need to reorg. You need to go in there and get some of them shoes you don't wear no more and pack them up and get them ready for the Goodwill. You know what I mean? Go in there and pull all them two little clothes out your baby's closet and downsize it to the next baby. You know what I'm saying? And get their little stuff out and give it to the next little baby. Stuff that's salvageable. My mama used to routinely throw away things with holes in it that couldn't be patched. Like, she was always pruning, because if you didn't, with so many people in a one space, even if it's a 3-bedroom home, you start to collect things. You start to be where you can't find things and stuff like that. Go and get that old food and them old condiments and stuff out of your kitchen, your cupboards, your freezer. When last time you made cream corn? When last time you made cream corn? You can't just pour cream. You can pour cream corn out of a can, but it ain't the same. When last time you pop popcorn? Not just in a bag, but like popcorn. Like, what if we get to this place where we can't, like, things get so dire, you can't just go to the store and buy popcorn. You can buy a jar of kernels and pop popcorn the old fashioned way. Y'all remember how we used to pop popcorn the old fashioned way? Where you had to watch it and shake the kernels and keep the temperature kind of low? Do y'all remember that? Remember popping popcorn? Like, you popped the actual kernels of popcorn in a pot. You melted your butter on the stove. Like, go and clean your lint traps. You know what I'm saying? Sweep your back patio off. You ain't got to do it all in one day. Save some adventure for the next day. Clean your baseboards. Clean your baseboards. Go through some receipts. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Find something to do with yourself. Wash your hair, plait your baby hair, and talk to them and hear what they got to say and hear what their fears are. Like, get in touch with your family. It doesn't have to be this abhorrent thing where it's like, don't talk to me. My mom and I last night watched the Nature Channel. It was all like sea life. It was magnificent. First of all, the videos are beautiful. Y'all know I'm about color and aesthetics and just the hue of the colors. And God is a wonder. He is a wonder. There's some colors out there in nature that man cannot mimic. Okay? Can't do it. Cannot do it. And it's just some amazing creatures out there. It was just really enjoyable. It's something that we did as children coming up. We were big into PBS, and it's probably why most of us know, most of my siblings and I know useless facts like out the yeah. Like, we're documentary kids. We couldn't play cards and stuff like that. We Scrabble people. You know what I'm saying? We play Scrabble like people play spades. Okay? Draw 4. That's Uno. Oh, triple word score in your face. Okay. Anyway, let me see what Beautiful Soul's saying. Atlanta's not on lockdown. Okay, hobbling to take whiskey out. Love you. Love you too. See you later, darling. Take good care of yourself and be good. Be good, Beautiful Soul. Slow down a little bit. Ooh, they worry my nerves so hard and twisted. They do. They have me just, I just be wanting to get in there and fix it. You know what I'm saying? They don't need me to fix them. They perfectly fine just like they are. They wonderful just like they are, which is why I love them. But still, sit down somewhere. You're making my nerves bad. I don't want you to be hurt. I don't like that. Get somewhere and sit down, okay? You remember your mama used to beat you, beat you for scaring her. Let me get off of this. I took your advice. I slowed down. Uh huh. Uh huh. Good, good, good. Now I just got my sister to see about and Twisted, because Twisted have my nerves so bad. Next time I go to Atlanta, I'm gonna make it my business to meet up with Twisted, and as soon as I do, I'm gonna clean her car and reorganize her life. I'm gonna tidy up her refrigerator, straighten out her freezer, reorg her closet. I'm just finna get Twisted is all my triggers. She's all my triggers. And then she be like, I don't care. Who cares? Who cares? And you be like, no, 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 no. Swelling's down, pain's low, it's getting better. That's right, because you stayed off of it. You did what's right. Your body got everything it need to fix this. Now let me tell you something. Get you some witch hazel. Get you some witch hazel. Keep it rubbed down. Witch hazel is an astringent. It draws out soreness. You can put it on bee stings, anything like that. It draws out the soreness and fever. You ever get a bug bite and you're touching it, it's a little warm? You got fever in it. Put your little witch hazel on it, okay? All right, that's it, y'all. Do some makeup. Post some pictures, okay? Polish your nails. Polish your baby's nails. Cut your son's nails and buff them and shine them and just, you know what I'm saying, spruce them up a little bit. Look at them. Check in their ears. Do their ears need to be clean? If you start nitpicking with them, they'll stop bothering you. That's what my mama used to do. Yes, you've been using with Hazel. It really does work. I'm telling you. I am telling you what I know. I wouldn't lead you astray. And I'm gonna tell y'all something else. Get y'all some organic oregano oil. I'm gonna post a picture of it on my community wall so y'all can see it. But it kills that cough. It kills chest congestion, cold in your chest, feel a little pulling in your sinus. You put your 6 drops, bloop, 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 bloop. When you feeling a little soreness of the throat, put your 6 drops in a bottle of water and shake that joker up. You cannot take 6 drops straight because it's caustic. You have to dilute it. And gulp that joker down. Give it 30 minutes and see won't your throat feel better. See won't that soreness be gone. Kills infection like that. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I'm gonna post a picture on my community while y'all go out there or to Amazon and see what they talking about. But y'all, let me get off here. I've been on here 81 minutes and 33 seconds. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for coming and check me out. Beautiful soul. Let me see who else. J Nick. Take care of them babies. Hermie. I love you, Hermie. Oh, them photos was a mess. You're right, J Nick. Let me see here. Who else was in here? Skill was in here. Rowdy Chica. TC girl. Hey, TC girl. My twisted life. Oh, I love her so much. Let me see. Robbie, thanks so much for stopping by. Robbie, Skill 55. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Rowdy Chica, Pam. Thank you so much for stopping by. You guys, I will. Adele, thank you so much for stopping by. You guys, thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all taking y'all time with me. I hope I shared some stuff with you that have encouraged you. And until next time, honeybees. Mwah, mwah, mwah.